What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So by now we've heard the whole thing, like bike shops during COVID ordered a ton of bikes and those bikes are coming in, so now these shops have new old stock that they've got to get rid of and they're marking down bikes like crazy. So I am here at Elite Cycling in Leawood, Kansas. This shop's about 15 minutes from my house. They carry a ton of different brands and they've got a lot of bikes in stock and a lot of bikes that are on sale. Let's go check out some of these bikes right now. And if you're wondering, well, how does this apply to me? I don't live in Kansas City. I don't have access to these bikes. It applies to you because if you have a local bike shop, I can bet there are probably some pretty sweet deals at that shop because they've got bikes they've got to move. Let's check out the bikes. All right, guys, so I'm inside Elite Cycling in Leawood, Kansas. I got Dell here.
What's up?
Dell is the store manager. Dell, you guys carry a lot of bikes here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 3T, Cervelo, Trek,
Salsa, Giant, Allied, State Bicycle Company. Yeah, we have a lot of brands. Yeah.
And so Dell is going to show me some of these bikes right now. If Dell gets busy, got my boy Michael here. Michael's going to help us out. He works here at the shop, so let's check out some bikes.
So this one's a Giant Revolt. Normally it's $1,350. You got to go in for like $1,000. Obviously it's a big frame, so it's a little more for like a 5'10" to 6'2" rider. But you know, it's an aluminum frame, carbon fork, kind of do everything gravel bike. You know, everybody wants something that can kind of do everything, and I feel like gravel bikes definitely do that. You know, they're endurance road bikes with big tire clearance, so they're going to be comfortable and you can kind of roll everywhere, and you know, going for a good deal right now. This is the Felt Rome 40, kind of a jump up from the Giant Revolts. You know, once you hit $1,700–1,800, you're going to get hydraulic disc brakes on a lot of these bikes now, and a little more gravel specific stuff like the GRX 400 rear derailleur, which gives it a clutch and means like your chain and everything isn't going to drop off whenever you're on really bumpy gravel, and you're just going to start getting a ton of mounting points, like 3 bottle cage mounts, you know, snack bag mounts, all the good stuff you're looking for when you're out riding your bike. And then we have bikes like the Giant Trance XE. It's going to have 150 travel in the fork, 140 travel in the rear, and the Maestro linkage, which is really similar to the DW link you see on the pivot bikes. That's why Giant mountain bikes pedal so well. But yeah, kind of an all-rounder, great for trail, great for cruising around town. And yeah, it means you can just pedal longer and have a good day without getting so tired. More time in the woods. This one is the 3T Exploro Primo. Every manufacturer pretty much has carbon gravel bikes coming in at 3K or up right now, and one reason we really like this one is because it's coming in at $2,800 and it gives you hydraulic disc brake, 1x11 drivetrain, and we think that makes it really competitive with everything else on the market because it's super light, super cool, and just crushes everything really well.
And I can tell you guys, looking at this bike in person, this is a super sick bike. A 3T for $2,800. It's a steal. So
this is the Sparrow 5 in Campagnolo car. Normally it's $6,500. It's got it marked down to 6K now, which is super cool. We've got 1x13 with the Campagnolo car group sets. You know, the fully integrated cockpit with no exposed cables, which just looks super clean, except for that front brake hose cable. Just a really fast race bike. Definitely go everywhere. Just road bike off-road mentality on this one.
All right, guys, and some bikes that are really hot right now are the Allied bikes. These are made in the USA. Kind of a great gravel bike, really a great do-it-all option, and they've got those bikes here, and they are on sale.
Yeah, so we've got the Allied Able here. Definitely one of those really hot gravel bikes that you're gonna see coming out of Rogers, Arkansas, so it's made 3 hours away. You'll see some interesting design choices. So it's gonna be 1x only, so you can only do a 1x drivetrain. You'll have the raised chainstay, so that means they can get more tire clearance. It's just another design choice that makes it a little more unique. And yeah, definitely, you know, Pacey McCulvey crutches on these things. It's a super fast bike that wins races. So, but also just super light, custom paint.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dell, but I think 2019 Dirty Kanza, both winners, the female and the male,
sounds right,
won on Enable. I don't know that we mentioned this, but these bikes normally $6,600 on sale for
$5,400 right now.
$5,400 for a freaking Allied.
Yeah, pretty good deal.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, this is the Trek Rail 5, so it's going for $5K instead of $5,650. It's got a Shimano Dior XT drivetrain, Bosch CX motor, 160 front, 150 rear. Just another bike that you can shred longer, have more time in the woods with your friends, and just do more laps. And then there's what I ride. I really like the 3T Race Max just because it's stiff and light like a road bike, and then it just flies off-road. So really comes to life off-road, but you put some skinny road tires on and it's still an aero road bike too. So yeah, really great platform, having a lot of fun on it this season. Hey, this is the Felt VR40. Really great endurance all-road bike, so it takes up to 35C tires, going for I think $1,700 right now. Yeah, aluminum frame, carbon fork, lots of mounting points, and just really kind of great do-it-all bike if you ride mostly road and a little bit of dirt. This is the Giant Talent 1, typically going for $1,000. It's going for $784 right now. Really solid bike if you want to hit some light trail, dirt paths, or even gravel. It's got an air fork and a 1x drivetrain, which is really great for that price point. State Bicycle is kind of unique for us because they were originally a consumer direct brand, but then over the pandemic, we kind of brought them in as a really great choice to get started on gravel. But honestly, so much bang for the buck. $900 gets you through axles, disc brakes, tubeless ready wheels and tires, tons of mounting points. We really like this platform because it's just super capable, gives you 1x11 drivetrain, and we don't really have many complaints about the Sensa group set that's on there.
Another hot gravel bike and an even hotter deal that you guys have to hear about is the price of this BMC. Del, let's hear about it.
Yo, so this is the BMC URS, which stands for unrestricted. This is the LT version, which means it has 20 millimeters of suspension up front and 10 millimeters of suspension out back. Normally it's going for $8K. We got it going for $5,500. And that means like full package, carbon wheels, 1x12 drivetrain with a mullet rear derailleur, so that's Eagle, 1050. And yeah, just another do-it-all gravel bike, basically a full suspension gravel bike that's going to have you comfortable and you can rip wherever. Climbs, downhills, mountain bike trail, it's a good bike. What we're seeing, especially in the past couple months, is all these bikes that have been marked at certain prices are getting marked down now. Like this Caledonia Ultegra would be one of them. Typically it's $4,200. It's going for $3,600 now. Clears 34C tires, so definitely one of those do everything, rip everywhere bikes. Everybody just says it's super smooth, super comfortable. It's still a Cervelo, so still kind of on the racier side of endurance or all road, but definitely the bike I think of when I think about riding road in Kansas City. So this is the Domani LT Plus. So the Domani clears up to 38C tires, so really great bike that comes with 32s that lets you ride road and gravel. We've done plenty of Domani setups for gravel and road. When people want a bike that kind of crushes it all, but they ride mostly road, this is one that we point them to. This one in particular has the motor and battery, so it has the Fossil motor and it lets you go 20 miles an hour. So I think it's more about just keeping up with a road group and getting a little help on the climbs, especially if you don't get to ride as much as your friends and you want a little more oomph.
What's the MSRP on that bike?
Going for $5K instead of $6, yeah.
So $1,000 off.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Del, thanks for showing me around.
Absolutely, man.
You guys have some awesome deals here. And one thing that Del just pointed out was a lot of those crazy prices that we saw during COVID, things are starting to come down. They're starting to become more affordable again.
Yeah, a lot of manufacturers are getting really overstocked, so you're seeing a lot of price points come down as they're trying to push out all this inventory they have sitting at the warehouses and stuff. And you'll see that here too, or any bike shop. We're all kind of a little overstocked and just want to see bikes find good homes. Right.
And so guys, if you're in the Kansas City area, or even if you're within a few hours of this shop, they have so many bikes, and they've got tri bikes, mountain bikes, endurance road bikes, gravel bikes. They got a little bit of everything. Check them out. Hit up Del. They will take care of you. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you checking out the video. Remember, give the video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, keep crushing it.